you are serious about leveling up to become a professional and intermediate guitar player, I mean, not being stuck in the beginner level, then there are some things you should be able to do. One of the most important things you should learn how to do is to be able to jam all by yourself. And in the process of doing that, you should be able to play what we call fills. Fills are like musical elements that you add to fill up the spaces in your song. So what I was playing earlier was a couple of fills that I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So I'm playing in the key of D. So I'm playing something like an A4 in the key of D4, then 1, then 5, then 6. All right. So the first fill I played was something like this, but I played it in an interval form, right? I'm going to create a video where I explain what intervals mean. So do, re, mi, re, do. By double, it sounded like this. Can you hear that? This is one of the first things you should be able to do as somebody who wants to sound like a pro. Now, what am I doing? I'm playing my index finger is holding the first two strings. Sorry, the string 3 and string 2. Do. So remember, there's a formula I usually use to explain that my 1, 4, and 5, they are played as majors, and the 2, 3, and 6, they are played as minors. This is what I mean. Any major chord, any major note like the 1 will have this shape. So if I want to play my 4 or Fa, I'll simply look for the Fa and play the same thing. But then for my 2, which is Re, uses this minor shape, and Mi and La. So, alright, so that's the first shape, the first feel. So the idea is when you play a chord, then you play. Alright? So you can try it slow down, so you can do chord, chord, then play the feel. Sorry? Or anyhow. Then chord, chord, then feel. Chord, chord, chord. So you can play around the do, re, do, or do, re, mi, re, do, or mi, re, do. Anyone you like, all right? Then the next one I'm going to talk about is called, I think, double stops. Did I play any double stop? Double stops, yeah. Double stops are found in this pentatonic box. And it's simple. You are just going to look for any position and play 2 notes. So I'm playing these 2 notes. The note on the 4th fret and the one below it on the 3rd. And the same thing, I'm doing it on the next here. So you can experiment playing the pentatonic with this. So the first note, the normal pentatonic scale you play, just double it with another note below it. So alright? So, but what I'm doing is, I'm doing, can you hear that? Double, double, double. Okay? So if this is a lot, just calm down, pause the video, and then play it slowly so that it sinks in. So the same thing, you can apply it when the chords are playing. So what I'm doing is I'm doing mi, then I'm sliding into. Then that first one. So you can now play around the other double stops. Alright? That's how to do the double stops. And then I think I played one more. There's one that Jimi Hendrix does. Sounds like this. So this is my do. I'll slide from the do. So I can apply the same lick from the other string. So altogether, if you add all of these feels, right? First one, second one, you can now add the pentatonic scale. But you can play variations of chord. Yeah, so this is how to add feels. This really helps in the music. Like, it helps you to improve your rhythm playing. This is one of the most underrated things. I see a lot of beginners neglecting rhythm, and that's the reason why a lot of you guys out there struggle. If you actually want to sound like a pro, if you actually want to be listened to, these are some of the things. These are some of the things you should have at your fingertips. All right. So if you watched this video to this point, it means that you like how I teach. So click on the subscribe. If you want to learn how to solo and do other things, I've created courses that teaches all of these things below. If you watch this video to this point, it means that you want to level up your rhythm guitar playing. So I advise you to watch this next video right here.